Really? Oh, there we go. It's recording now. I thought it was not gonna record because it said 2 seconds ago. Oh, recording's not working, but now it's working. So this is how everybody. This is okay. I'm gonna stop saying that nobody likes Star Wars. Okay, people do like Star Wars. It's the one that George Lucas made. Okay, the prequels and the original trilogy. Those are the Star Wars that people like. Of all the but George Lucas. This is the final straw, Disney. Even George Lucas hates the new Star Wars trilogy. He was betrayed by Disney. Disney's good at they only want money. Okay, people will say, "Oh, Disney's not greedy." Disney makes movies that people like. Well, the old Disney's gone. The old Disney that used to make movies that inspired people, that made movies that were innovative, unique, new. That Disney died around 2005 when no in the 2000s when they realized that another company they decided to buy because Disney just could not have any competitors. Pixar was beating them every okay, and also they also bought Pixar because they didn't want to because they wanted to make more money. Yes, that's how Disney is. Okay, and then they bought Star Wars, and then they bought Marvel, and then they bought Fox, and then that's basically it. The newest trilogy of films of the Skywalker saga have been controversial. See, 5 years ago, people would say the worst Star Wars movie was. People would say, "Oh, Star Wars will never have." People would say the worst Star Wars movie was Episode Two, the most boring and uneventful Star Wars movie in history. Whereas I still think it's the most boring and kind of filler Star Wars movie in Star Wars history. Um, kind of like some certain other movies are kind of like the second middle fiddle of the series. But now I'll start with the article. Okay, but this is play and make sure you interact with this video. It's 2 minutes in. Most people don't watch till 1 minute and comment, like, share, and do all that stuff if you're actually still watching this. But as all things Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, 2000 things. Well, just remember, the guy who made The Last Jedi said Empire Strikes Back was a disappointment. Okay? And I looked for all the reasons he gave it was a disappointment. Well, it was because people were asking questions of what's going to happen in the next movie. That's called speculation, not called being disappointed. Okay? Have been controversial because they suck. They're not really it's only controversial when the SJWs make it controversial because the SJWs, if you don't like something, it's just no. They will shut you down. Okay, they'll shut you out. That's not surprising. I'm a fan of deeply invested. I'm not really deeply invested in Star Wars. I just started watching the movies a year ago because people have said, "Oh, how haven't you seen Star Wars yet? You haven't seen a single Star Wars movie." Okay, I lied. I had seen Star Wars movies on TV, like the first 3 movies, and that's it. The first 3 movies, um, and they were constantly on TV all the time. Same with the first like 5 Harry Potter movies. They were on for like a marathon before Christmas. You're never going to please everybody, of course, with the ways to see movies in series. Solo was completely flopped, but there's Disney and idiot critics, and there's the bots, the ones who keep disliking my videos, like the Captain Marvel video I just made. There was this Captain Marvel fanboy who basically told probably his friends, his few friends he had, to dislike bomb my video because it was anti Brie Larson. Okay, that's the way these Disney fans will go. Okay, because it was anti Brie Larson. It was offensive. It was bad. And when I thought this, The Last Jedi, he only made one good movie, Looper. That was 8 years ago. Okay, Looper was 8 years ago. Okay, this is 2019. This is current year, and The Last Jedi was terrible, and Knives Out will likely be terrible. Um, The Last Jedi in particular was a divisive film. I wonder why. Because, the SJWs are giving it 90%. But, they're going to give Alita Battle Angel 60% and say, oh, the audience scores are all fake. Because, yeah, they have no reason, okay? And then they'll call people who like Alita Battle Angel alt-right. Alt-right is basically a Nazi, okay? That's what the alt-right is. And I am no Nazi, okay? And now we're gonna go over into Nazis, because they did lots of bad stuff to Polish people and Jews, okay? Lots of bad things, and those things are just terrible. What would have happened if Disney followed George Lucas' script outlines more closely? Oh, George Lucas did make the three movies, but of course, Disney had to go their own route, ruining Star Wars. Yes, Disney did it, of course, for money, of course. Lucas had the final three films mapped out. Uh, Under no obligation, see as ideas through listen. And it reflects on the Lucasfilm acquiring by Disney. He sent us free copies for the new person of to one for okay, this is getting annoying. For Walt Disney Senior Company Vice President and Ocasio Secretary, and one for Joe Cameron, Chief Creative Officer of Disney Studios. Alan Hood, who has been hired to run our studio. I wonder why. You guys ruined Star Wars, okay? Alan and I read George's outlines and he said we needed to buy them because Disney, they're greedy, okay? Okay, this is not the old Disney that was run by Walt Disney, okay? Walt Disney will probably be ashamed of what Disney is now. Even Disney's Walt Disney's relatives would even saying Disney would be ashamed of the current greedy company Disney has evolved into. Okay, I used to like Disney, but then I found out they're trying to take over the entertainment industry, trying to take over everything, and trying to take over and monopolize every form of culture that is American culture and entertainment. Okay, he knew that I was going to stand firm on the question of creative control. But it wasn't an easy thing for him to shift. Oh yeah, someone left a comment about Spider-Man the Spider-Verse. Okay, I haven't really seen Spider-Man the Spider-Verse, but they said that Toy Story 4 was made because they didn't win best, and because Incredibles 2 did not win best animated movie Pixar. But the thing is, Toy Story 4 has been in development and has been confirmed since 2015, so but it's still kind of just greedy of Disney, okay? They could have made a new movie, okay? Pixar made, but Disney bought Pixar for them to make more sequels. Of course, people won't want to hear this because it will be attacking the precious Disney. Of course, the Disney is some people even treat Disney like it's the god, okay? Disney's just a company, okay? Um, and And Disney's now doing the same thing to the MCU, making it all woke and garbage. You actually agreed to consult with our own request. I promise you won't be able to open to his ideas. Anyway, it was the same three dislikes on the Joker video, the Captain Marvel video. I think it was the same exact post. I read his comments, okay? I'm not putting. It was this 10 paragraph of why I'm wrong about Captain Marvel, and it was just hilarious. Why Captain Marvel is superior to every character. And I made a video proving that I am not a sexist, okay? Captain Marvel is not the only female protagonist. Rey is not the only female protagonist, okay? The Ghostbusters are not from the new Ghostbusters are not they're making another one, but are not the only female protagonist. The person from Atomic Blonde as well is not the only female protagonist in the world, okay? But these people think they are, okay? Paul said he was open to his ideas, but they're not. Disney does not care. And of course, Lucas, we all felt betrayed, okay? We all felt betrayed by the Star Wars, and Disney ruining it and making it terrible. Began to describe the pod Don that we weren't using one of his stories. So Disney wasn't even using what George Lucas wrote in, even though he's the one who created the Star Wars universe. George felt betrayed and this whole process would never been easy for him. We were gotten off unnecessary rocky start, and of course George Lucas just He feel bad for George Lucas. His own creation is no longer solely his safe or direct. One can imagine that he must feel like. Then again, it's more difficult imagining billions of dollars. There's a crime Lucasfilm and 2.2 billion on 1.8 billion. That's a lot of money for one less of creative control, which Disney doesn't care. Okay, and what has Disney done for the buyout of Star Wars? What has Disney done? Oh yes, they ruined it. They made Star Wars terrible, and they completely made it like ugh. They made it like bad. Also mad that the prequel trilogy which Lucas had total control of, and which was in every sense of the word terrible. Well, not anymore. People don't think the prequel is a trilogy anymore. Okay, after most people saw the Last Jedi, okay, even the older people, they're like, okay, the prequels are much better than the Last Jedi and the sequel trilogy because the sequel, at least the prequel characters, at least the prequel movies had a lot of cool fight scenes. Okay, prequel scene had a lot of good fight scenes. There were bad parts about the prequels. Okay, there was Jar Jar Binks, the boringness of Episode 2, and there's really not much wrong with Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Okay, there's not really much wrong about that movie. Um, Kind of a more chromatic and more story-driven movie. Okay, you can't really compare the sequels to the prequels. Okay, and of course the people who grew up with the prequels love them, especially Episode 3. Okay, especially Episode 3. When we got the best Star Wars movies, you don't see Episode 7. You see the first 3 movies and Episode 3. Okay, so top 10. This is top tens best Star Wars movies. Okay, the best Star Wars movies on the top tens is not The Last Jedi. Okay, Episode 5, the one that Ryan Johnson hates. Episode 3, Episode 6, Episode 4, The Force Awakens only at number 5. Episode 1, Episode 2, Rogue One. Yeah, The Last Jedi is lower than Episode 2. Okay, that's how much people didn't really care when Solo is at number 11, behind Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the movie that nobody watched. Okay, and Star Wars Episode 9 isn't on here because it's not out yet. Okay, oh, it is on here, but you can't really count that because it's not out yet in theaters, so you can't really talk about Rise of the Skywalker being among Star Wars movies. But the Last Jedi is only at number 1. But you know what's on there? And then of course, let's go to the worst Star Wars movies. Okay, the worst Star Wars movies. Okay, or you can look up the worst Star Wars characters. Okay, the worst Star Wars characters as well. It's no longer Jar Jar Binks. Okay, on this site, it's no longer Jar Jar Binks. Okay, Star Wars Holiday Special number 1. And then The Last Jedi. The Holiday Special was a direct-to-TV, so I'm talking about only theatrical films. Okay, this is only on TV. This is only on TV and DVD. Okay, straight to DVD. So, and usually straight to DVD movies suck. Okay. Then we have The Last Jedi, and also you can see this for free on YouTube. Okay, you don't have to pay any money for this. And for some people, it's like a guilty pleasure. Star Wars Holiday Special. Okay, so that means the worst movie in theaters, at least for Star Wars, is The Last Jedi, followed by Episode 2, followed by Episode 1, The Force Awakens. But I thought people like The Force Awakens. Okay, The Force Awakens. Okay, Rogue One. Some of these are not even Star Wars movies. Solo, and then Episode 3 and the Star Wars Last Jedi. It's so bad. It's even this movie's so bad. It's twice on the list. Okay, that's how bad this movie is. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. It's so bad that it's twice on the list. Episode 5, The Force Awakens. Force Awakens is on here. 4, and the Christmas album. Okay, then we have the worst Star Wars characters. I wonder who's number 1. And people say, "Oh, Jar Jar Binks." It's obviously because it's Jar Jar Binks because everybody hates him. Everybody hates him. It's the worst character in all Star Wars. And worst Star Wars characters. Say worst Star Wars characters is Rose Tico. Rose Tico is the worst Star Wars character. Okay, people thought, oh, Jar Jar Binks will never be surpassed as the worst Star Wars character, but Disney did it anyways. And number two is Jar Jar Binks, and number three is Anakin Skywalker from the prequel trilogies. It is L337. Um, um, what I can tell you what it's from. It's from Solo, the movie that flopped. Um, Boss Nass, another killer. I hate this guy, Boss Nass. Yeah, if you've seen the episode one, you know why Boss Nass is one of the worst Star Wars characters. Boba Fett, for some reason, Boba Fett, really? Worst Star Wars characters? Yeah, this is easy and accurate. Zero the Hutt, Jabba the Hutt. I can see why people hate Jabba the Hutt. He is creepy. Zero the Hutt. He is Jabba the Hutt spotter. And then we have Ray, number 9, and Holdo at number 10. Okay, for our of the 10 characters, our our new characters. Okay, General Grievous actually has been the top 10, but Holdo is a much worse character. I don't know who hates General Grievous. Okay, you have to see the original Clone Wars, um, with General Grievous. Okay, the original Clone Wars, not the newer one. Well, he was beaten by a bunch of Jar Jar's race Gungans. But he was like beating Jedi, okay, and that so he was so, and of course Kylo Ren, the worst Star Wars villain. Yeah, I agree. He's basically just an emo version of Darth Vader that nobody likes. There are some people who like him, but this character I don't even know who. Oh yeah, it's one character from the Force Awakens. That really nobody cares about. Do not. Oh, this is I think he's from the prequels. I don't know who this is. Um, kind of probably forgettable character. Padme, Watto, he's that ugly bug. Zango Fett, Bindu, Finn. Um, Finn, he's just wasted potential. Okay, he's just wasted potential. They. That's why nobody likes this character. They wasted him because they had to make way the main character. Okay, Guido, BB-8 was has no comments. Someone CPPO is on the list. CPPO is on the list. Someone hates CPPO because he doesn't even. Some people just hate characters and they just don't give reasons. So it's overrated or no reason. Bad reason number one. I'm surprised this guy's not number two. Snoke, one of the most useless characters in Star Wars. He is basically one of the most pointless characters. But let's go back to the article. Okay, George Lucas is betrayed by Star Wars. I told you examples of fans who care about the new trilogy, the new prequel, not prequel, sequel trilogy. Okay, people said, "Oh, the prequels are so bad." Okay, angsty emo teenager. There's Kylo Ren now. Kylo Ren. But of course, we can't talk about Kylo Ren. He's such a developed and great character. Okay, but we gotta defend the prequels, of course. With CGI, is predominantly this guy's like attacking the prequels because it's not because he has to attack George Lucas for the damn which my midichlorians for goodness sake is an idea guy. He has great ideas, but he's not a script guy. However, he's a large part of the original trilogy success. His collaboration with other directors and writers all help his ideas into engaging filmmaking. Not clear that ideas or factions have changed. Well, it's obviously, and then we get the articles basically talking about how we don't like the prequels. The prequels are so bad because they it's not Disney. Okay, the prequels was not made by Disney. Okay, if you look at the worst Star Wars characters, worst Star Wars movie, and best Star Wars movies, the sequels, best Star Wars characters, yeah, the best Star Wars characters is spoilers. It's arguably the original trilogy. None of the I don't even know the name of the new um characters. We have Darth Vader, a classic character, Obi-Wan, classic character, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Yoda, R2D2, Chewbacca. All these characters are classic characters. Darth Maul. You see, okay, Anakin was he's basically it's Anakin and Darth Vader, same character. Okay, Darth Maul. Um, you can see not, and if you exclude Anakin because Darth Vader and Anakin are the same character, same person. Boba Fett would be in the top 10. Palpatine, Kylo Ren for some reason at number 13. Um, Darth C. Palpatine's on the list again. Mace Windu, played by Samuel L. Jackson. C-3PO, General Grievous, and Rey's only at number 18. Only at number 18. Okay, she's below Mace Windu, a character from the prequels. Okay, Qui-Gon Jinn, he was the battle against. He lost against Darth Maul, Rando, Jango Fett, Finn's only at number 22. But people like the new trilogy, okay? Nobody likes the new trilogy. BB-8 is probably the best character of the original trilogy, and it's a stat that the best character, not original trilogy, new sequel trilogy. It's a stat that a robot character is more better than literally 90% of the characters in the entire um sequel trilogy. Padme, you don't see Rose Tico here. Count Dooku, Ben Skywalker, IZ-88, um, Kit Fisto, and Raven. There's only like two out of the top 40 Star Wars characters. Actually three characters. There's like three characters in the sequel trilogy. All these characters are from the original trilogy and the prequels. Okay, and you can see Rose Tico is probably even lower than Jar Jar Binks. Okay, Rose Tico. Why is L337 in the top 50? Okay, why is L337? It was good when he died and so, because he was annoying throughout the whole entire movie. Okay, you can't really fall in love with a character that annoyed you throughout the whole movie. Okay, out of the bot characters, the droids, he's easily the worst. Okay, easily the worst. Okay, we gotta see what Rose Tico is. Oh, only at 386. Well, Jar Jar Binks considered the worst character. Well, he used to be the worst character. 183. So Jar Jar Binks is really 200 spots higher, and probably a bunch of memers are voting for him because of all the memes being about him as Sith Lord and stuff. And actually, kind of all those memes kind of saves Jar Jar Binks from being the worst Star Wars character. Okay, see, the only comment on Rose Tico is one of the worst Star Wars characters. This is the only comment, and nobody likes Rose Tico. Okay, nobody likes this character. Okay, George Lucas is betrayed, and the fans were betrayed, and if people really liked the sequel trilogy, we would see Rey and Finn and all these Poe and not Darth Vader, the fake Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, Mr. Wannabe Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, and all these other characters from the sequels in the top 10. You don't see them, okay, because nobody cares about them, okay? Nobody cares about the sequel trilogy, okay? People hate it, okay? All you have to do is look on the site, okay? Don't know why L337 is so high. There probably was like some person who got attached to L337 who probably voted for L337. Let's see what Hodo is. I can see if Hodo is lower than yeah, he's even lower than Rose Tico. She's even lower than Zaza Binks by even more than almost 300 spots. Okay, almost 300 spots. That's how low Hodo is on the worst Star Wars characters. Okay, and that's basically it. George Lucas was betrayed by Star Wars, and I have more proof. That's nobody cares about this Disney garbage version of Star Wars. Okay, and I guess to prove you guys that nobody likes Captain Marvel either. Okay, best Marvel characters. Best Marvel superheroes. Okay, you see Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, Wolverine, Hulk, Deadpool, Thor, Daredevil. He did get his own show. Silver Surfer, Black Widow. You don't see Captain Marvel, Black Panther 11, Hawkeye, Groot, the Punisher, Doctor Strange, Rocket, Ant-Man, 18, Ghost Rider, Venom, the Thing. These are only heroes. Star Lord, Iron Fist, Storm, Human Torch, Jean Grey. Yeah, Jean Grey's even Jean Grey's even higher than Captain Marvel. That just shows the level of popularity of Captain Marvel. One of the most boring Marvel characters in probably all of history. Dark Phoenix, that movie was terrible. Captain Marvel is lower, lower than Jean Grey. Okay, Quicksilver, which people don't really care for him because he died in one movie. Vision, Rogue, Nightcrawler, Scarlet Witch. And now it's starting to get to more obscure characters. Blade, Cyclops, the X-Men, those characters, Emma Frost, Luke Cage, Nick Fury, kind of the lesser characters and the MCU. Not Nick Fury, he's not a lesser character. Really, Squirgo? Who likes Squirgo? Oh yeah, Captain Britain, Mystic, Nova, Beast, Falcon, Winter Soldier. I'm surprised Winter Soldier is so low. This guy's right. Winter Soldier is too low on this list. This is actually a affordable list. The more that the tracks, there's a lot of classic Marvel characters here. And of course, kind of the more obscure characters are much more lower. But you see, Miss Marvel is nowhere here. Kamala Khan, nobody likes this character. She's at number 65, next to Mantis. Another forgettable character that nobody likes. And Moon Knight's only in the comics, so he hasn't been introduced yet in the MCU. Okay, they haven't really given Moon Knight his own events. They are only on Disney Plus. There's no movie. Okay, but you can look up worst Marvel characters. Okay, worst Marvel. Oh, worst Marvel movies. Okay, I'm looking up worst Marvel characters because we all know what worst Marvel movie is. It's called Howard the Duck. Marvel. Heroes. Okay. Not Marvel versus Capcom. Okay. Worst Marvel characters. I wonder who's gonna top that list. Worst Marvel characters. Characters in Marvel that nobody likes. Squirrel, Butterball, Gwenpool, Howard the Duck because of how bad his movie was. This list is stupid. Okay, this list makes. Why is why is 4 on the list? This list is just absolutely stupid. Okay, um, I agree with this guy who put Loki. Who Captain Marvel should be number 1, should be higher than 4. Who made this list? Okay, it wasn't like this person. This person had to put Loki on this list. Okay. Captain Marvel, we're voting for Captain Marvel to make sure he's higher than Foreign Loki. Much better characters. Who put that person the person who originally made the list must hate Marvel. Wolverine, Jean Grey is on the list. That's not surprising. Jean Grey is easily one of the most boring characters in all of Marvel. She's basically Captain Marvel before Captain Marvel. Boy Mary Sue. But at least he has more character than Captain Marvel. Mantis, yeah, nobody cares about Mantis. She's kind of like forgettable. But this list is complete garbage. Okay. The top 10 lists would be Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, Squirrel Girl, Gwenpool, Howard the Duck. He's on the list. Not Ford and Loki, Captain Marvel, and some of the worst characters in Marvel. Yeah, seriously, he's a terrible character. He's easily the worst character in Black Panther. She's kind of annoying in in every movie she's in. Iron Man. Yeah, this list is like made by some like Marvel hater who hates the MCU, who wants to see the MCU suffer and see the Marvel Cinematic Universe kind of suffer. But we look at the best. Or look at best superheroes, okay? Where is Captain Marvel on the best superheroes of all time, okay? Where is Captain Marvel on best superheroes? I'm just making this a point, Captain Marvel's not in the top 10. Wonder Woman's higher than Captain Marvel. You see here. Okay, let's go to number 50. Search up Captain Marvel. Okay. Number 70, Captain. Oh, that's Shazam. Or Shazam. That's not that's the other Captain Marvel. That's the real Captain Marvel. Okay, wrong Captain Marvel. Okay, where's Captain Marvel? She's nowhere on this list. She's nowhere on this list. Okay, I gotta see. Shazam is on this list. So for some reason, Shazam is on this list twice. So I bet they meant to put the other Captain Marvel on the list, and they put a picture of Shazam because they know no one's gonna vote for Captain Marvel at all. No one's gonna vote. Buzz, why are you on the best superhero list? Yeah, that guy is right. He is just a toy. There's so in the video. No one's gonna be disrespect me for making that comment. Okay, so what was Captain Marvel? Okay, Captain Britain is higher than Captain Marvel. That's just the funny thing. Captain Marvel is lower than Captain Britain. An obscure character. Some of these characters are very obscure. Thanos is not a hero. Okay, Thanos is not a hero. Some of these characters. Thanos is higher as a unless that one is really supposed to be Captain Marvel, because there are two Captain Marvels. They still have been specific here. Even say um Captain Marvel is a fictional superhero. If I was by but then you read more, they talk about Shazam. So it's kind of like the weird middle ground here. Because Shazam is also number 60. But you can see, Captain Marvel was not even the top one. Okay, so this is where Captain Marvel is at 258. This is Captain Marvel's real name. 258. Lower than a villain. Thanos is not even a hero. That's how much people don't really care for Captain Marvel. Okay. And that's basically it. Well, I can see. Well, unless this Captain Marvel is higher on this list, Spider-Ham. He's from the Spider-Verse movie. Unless I saw Captain Marvel, I glossed over Captain Marvel. But I don't think Captain Marvel is that high. Black Panther's at 24. Yeah, Captain Marvel is not in the top 20. Okay. And Wonder Woman is higher than Captain Marvel. I wouldn't be surprised if Wonder Woman 1984 beats Captain Marvel at the box office. Goodbye.